At number 50, we have Rhode Island. This one's fine. No, it's not. Let me tell you about this one. This one has a really weird ratio, and it's just boring. It's just not a good one at all. At number 49, we have West Virginia's flag. Look at that. Why would a flag need borders? That doesn't make any sense. Also, there's a lot happening in the middle there. There's so much blank space. And yet so much is going on. At number 48, we have Maryland. And people either really, really like this flag or really, really don't like this flag. And that would have been last place if it wasn't for the Maryland man. He's coming after you. Then we have New Jersey. It's kind of boring. It's like the most boring shade of yellow, if you could even call that yellow. They got their little state seal in the middle. I don't like how the blue goes with the yellow. It makes no sense at all. Do better. Number 46, we have Alabama. It's just a cross. That's kind of boring. We have Florida, that's just a cross, but it has some cool artwork, which makes it better. I like to think that Florida just like stole Alabama's flag and then just printed that picture on it and was like, that's mine now. You think that was yours? That's mine. That's mine, buddy. Number 44, we have Connecticut. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that shade of blue. It's just 3 grapevines, their motto in Latin. Got a little shield type thing going on, but it's just not very good. Number 43, I don't even have to tell you which one this is. You can read it. Oh, and you want to know when it was founded? Well, guess what? That's pretty cool, isn't it? No flag should have letters and numbers. That makes no sense. Stop. I don't think I really have to tell you this one either, but we got North Dakota at number 42. It's just not very good. It's just the same as all the other ones, really. I'm eventually going to run out of things to say that's like, it's navy blue, and there's an eagle on it, and it says their motto. That's all the state flags are. It's really boring, not going to lie. Number 41 is Illinois. It's a little bald eagle. It's got some confetti. The background is white. That's what made me put it above the last few, is because the background's white. And it really fades in with my Google document. It really makes it seem like it's just a circle. At number 40, we got, don't have to tell you this one either, we got Montana. Boring. Navy. Is that the motto? Yeah, that says gold and silver in Latin. It does, in fact, say the motto. The Great Seal of the State of Nebraska, March 1st, 1867. Number 39, of course. This one's just kind of boring generally. It's just the Great Seal of the State of Nebraska. And at number 38, we have Oregon. And have you ever wondered when they were founded? Oh, it's 1857, of course. How do I know that? Shut up. Why are you asking me? What do you want to know? At number 37, we have Kentucky. What does that say? Let's check. Commonwealth of Kentucky. United we stand, divided we fall. Wow. Has a different aspect ratio than most, though. At number 36, we have New York. At number 36, we have New York, probably the state seal. New York I'd expect better from, since it's like one of the most populated states. Oh, we got the entire globe on it as well. That's flipping awesome. Number 35, we have Idaho. Would you look at that? It's the seal. And would you look at that? It says state of Idaho. Nothing of note here. Let's carry on to 34, South Dakota. Better shade of blue. And I really like how the whole point of their flag is a very small part of their state. Pretty boring once you get there, I won't lie. It's like, wow, we got some big faces over there. Anyways, let me pull up my National Treasure CDs. But yeah, I like the shade of blue. A shade of blue that number 33, Michigan, could have done way better. Since Michigan is the 5 Great Lakes state. Why didn't they make it about the 5 lakes? That doesn't make any sense, if you ask me. Oh, and would you look at that? There's a bald eagle, and it's their motto. Number 32, we have Utah. State seal. Honestly, looking back, I probably should have put this lower. I would have put this way lower because of its big letters at the bottom, but it has a cool sunflower. I think that's neat. Yeah, so number 31, Kansas. Number 30, Maine. State seal. Name. Motto. It's checking all the boxes, but not number 29, North Carolina. It's alright, if you ask me. Have you seen the flag of Texas? Well, it's like that, except North Carolina and Star C. And wow, would you look at that? This one has 2 dates. I wonder what they mean. And at number 28, we have Washington. It looks like the dollar bill. Makes sense, since Washington's on the dollar bill. It would have been so much further down if they didn't use a shade of green instead of navy blue. Good job, Washington, I guess. You're still in the bottom half, technically. California Republic. And then a bear. Are bears even native to California? Black bears are the only wild bears in Canada. I meant to say California, shut up. So why is that bear brown? Number 26, Massachusetts. I like the way that the blue and white clash in the gold or whatever. I like the guy who's like underwater with the sword and still swimming. That's kind of fun. And number 25, we have New Hampshire, state seal. But to be fair, their state seal looks really good. So that's the halfway point. Anything above this means you get bragging rights if you live there. 24 Vermont state seal, brighter shade of blue. It's still navy blue, but it's getting to royal blue for sure. And it's just a single tree. All right, I guess. Number 23 Minnesota, also a good shade of blue, better shade of blue than all those other ones at the bottom over there. I'm just a fan of this one generally. I'm not sure why. I like the colors in the middle. I like the variety in the middle. This would have been a lot lower if it wasn't for the different shade of blue that they had to offer. Thank you, Minnesota. Everyone say it with me. Just kidding. Don't do that. Number 23, Virginia. Should I be censoring that? I should probably be censoring that. I don't know. Weird state seal, but it made me laugh really hard when I first saw it. So, you know, it's up there. 21, Louisiana. I like swans. Number 20, Nevada. I like how the seal is over there. I think that's kind of neat, if you ask me. Hey, have you ever wanted to know when Delaware was founded? You're welcome. I like the different shade of blue. It's more turquoisey. And I like how there's a diamond instead of just like the round seal. That looks neat. But you know what else looks neat? Iowa. I'm just saying, I fixed Iowa's flag in my fixing flag videos. I'd say mine's better. But this one's alright too, I guess. I like how it looks like France and then it just has Iowa. 17, we have New Mexico, Breaking Bad, Walter White. I'm in New Mexico. The sun is bright. We're dying of heat stroke. I have sunburns everywhere. And that flag perfectly represents that feeling. At number 16, we have South Carolina. It looks really cool. I like how it's just white. It's simplistic. I love simplicity. Unless you're just stamping your motto on navy blue or you just have a cross. Get out of here, Alabama, and get out of here, all those other ones. South Carolina's got it down. Be more like South Carolina, North Carolina. At number 15, we have Oklahoma. This one has a great shade of blue. Still not a fan of how they have their big old name plastered all over the place. This is not Oklahoma's seal. They made this specifically for the flag, and I think that that's neat. And we have Georgia at number 14. If we put the history beside, it doesn't look that bad at all, which is what I'm doing right now. This just looks like a flag. It doesn't look like a state flag. It looks like a flag. But still, you should probably change it though, I'm just saying. Number 13, Indiana. That just looks good. You can't tell me it looks bad. It's good, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I like the yellow and the blue. All right. Hey, would you look at that? It's Texas. Number 12. Yo, what's up, Texas viewers? Did you know that your flag isn't the worst? It's better than California. Everyone, be more like Texas and be more like South Carolina. If you look at Texas and you have no idea what Texas is, you're like, that's cool. If you look at Wisconsin's, it's like, oh, it's Wisconsin. It was founded in 1848. And that's its motto, and that's its seal, and blah, 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 blah. So I just like Texas's because it's simple. It's as simple as that. 11, Pennsylvania. And now I know, I just said all that, how seals shouldn't be in flags, like not even a few seconds ago. But I just really like the way that the black and the white outline, it just clashes really, really well with the navy blue. But it's not in the top 10, but you know what is in the top 10? Arkansas. Listen, if you put aside the history, that's not bad at all. If you put aside the history, listen, I know I may sound bad. I know that the last thumbnail, if you look at the thumbnail alone, it looks really, really bad, but you gotta trust me on this one. History aside, this looks pretty good. Number 9, Alaska. Look at that, man. That makes me want to go to Alaska. I won't even lie. You know what? That's pretty dang cool. Number 8, Wyoming. Really bold choice to include 2 borders. It's pretty cool how their flag has the same borders as their state. Number 7, Arizona. I don't really understand why I like this one so much. It's just really cool looking. I think it's because it's an orange star. You could call that orange. And then it bursts into red and yellow, which make orange. You may not know this, but actually red and yellow, they make orange. A little bit of street smarts for you. And then the bottom blue just really nails it home. Number 6, Colorado. Hey, Cubs won. Cubs won, no way. I don't know when that was, but I really like how there's a C in the flag, and I like how even if there wasn't a C there, like I'm blocking it out, that still doesn't look half bad. There's no way I'm digging myself out of this. Tennessee is number 5. Dude, they gotta change their flags, man. History aside. Look, this looks really good. Number 4, Ohio. Not a huge fan of that state. Or no, Indiana, but they're still pretty bad. I just have random grudges against states for no particular reason. But you have to admit, this flag is really cool looking. I normally don't like flags that don't do the rectangle aspect ratio. I'm looking at Unipol, Fixat Nepal. But this one just looks pretty good, generally, you know? Look at it. Wow. That's pretty cool. Top 3, you're going to be seeing a lot of red, white, and blue. Number 3, we have Missouri. I did not expect Missouri's to look this baller, I won't lie. I bet this one also has history, though. I didn't even look at the history of these ones. This just looks really good. The bright blue and the seal, the red, white, blue. In order as well, in chronological order. That's crazy. I think that's the Netherlands flag if you just take the middle part away. Let it be known that my rating of the Missouri flag is I like the Netherlands flag out of 10. At number 2, we have Hawaii. I'm not sure why I like this. I hate how the UK puts their little trademark on every flag they come across, but it actually works so well here. This just looks so good. It's like the classic Benjamin Franklin American flag design, and I think just the fact that there are 3 colors, that it works perfectly. And that would have been number 1 until 2 years ago, when number 1, Mississippi, changed their flag because their flag was really, really bad back then, but now it's my favorite flag for some reason. Maybe because it's new, maybe because I haven't been looking at it for so long. I just love the red, gold, and blue. The flower, which I'm pretty sure is the state's flower. We got all the stars, but then just as you think the stars are gonna keep going, it says, "In God We Trust," which is America's motto, which is incredible. I can't quite describe why I like this flag. It just is so appealing to me. Can you toss me a subscribe? That'd be pretty baller if you ask me.